We are now joined by our foreign policy expert, Harley Lippman, and Newsmax contributor, former Trump foreign policy advisor, Newsmax contributor, George Papadopoulos. Thank you both for being with us. You know, Harley, earlier today, I spoke with the NATO ambassador in Trump's first term, Kay Bailey Hutchison. She told me that she does not see the U.S. agreeing to sell those F-35s to Turkey. So is the president just trying to keep everything under control, everything calm while he's there, or do you think he really would make that change?
I suspect that President Trump means what he says, and he personally likes Erdogan a great deal, and he's enamored by Erdogan, who's, I think, a radical jihadist who supports the Muslim Brotherhood and is a complicated friend of the United States, but in many ways is more of an adversary. So I hope President Trump and his leadership team reevaluates this decision, because I think it'll create instability in the Middle East.
George, today President Trump said he never really needed Europe's help in Iran, but that it was revealing when they turned him down. Listen to this.
I was testing people. I was testing to see whether or not they'd be there, because I've long said that we help them, but I'm not sure that they'd be there for us. And Italy turned us down, and Germany turned us down, and France turned us down. And it's okay. But, you know, why are we spending hundreds of billions of dollars and they're not there for us?
So he would usually follow that up with, I didn't need their help anyway. But do you think that Iran was a major litmus test for NATO? And do you think that the president's convinced that the alliance is possibly a bad investment for the U.S.?
Well, surely I think President Trump is acutely aware of the fact that NATO's mission has gone awry and that it has to be recalibrated to really address the next century's various international threats, which includes, of course, Iran. And NATO had the opportunity to step up and assist the United States in a very important conflict, which the United States overwhelmingly won, along with its ally Israel, and they failed to do so. So the president now is looking, as he has always done, by prioritizing geoeconomics over geopolitics and asking the question, am I getting a return on investment for the U.S. taxpayer with this investment in NATO? And overwhelmingly, I believe the president believes that the answer is no. Hopefully, there will be some light at the end of this NATO summit in Turkey. Our NATO allies will decide to step up to invest in their defense expenditures and pledge to assist the United States in all future conflicts. If they don't provide those proclamations, I think that NATO's entire organization will be upended and potentially replaced.
Well, we are seeing, especially Poland has already stepped up with their expenditures on its defense, and of course they've had those incursions from Russian jets. So perhaps they're feeling it a little more acutely than other nations. Harley, the war in Ukraine is another major topic for this summit. President Trump said that he met with both Zelensky and he spoke with Putin as well. He said today that they both want to end it. He claims that something will come out. So the president is expected to meet with Zelensky tomorrow. Could his direct engagement with both of them create a real opening for the negotiations now?
Very possibly. What makes President Trump's foreign policy so remarkable and so impressive is that he's willing to take a risk and think out of the box. He's going directly to the leaders of both countries. He knows how to negotiate deals. And I think he could be a catalyst that could create peace. And if he does that, I mean, this would be his legacy. If he could end the war between Russia and Ukraine, I don't know many things he could do that would be a better historical achievement than that. And, you know, he will have saved countless lives, as he himself has pointed out. He's very upset seeing innocent civilians being killed in Ukraine, particularly in Ukraine, but in Russia. So I think there's a lot of hope in this, and I'm positive about a good outcome.
You're right. He does keep mentioning that the loss of life seems to really weigh on him. George Papadopoulos and Harley Lippman, thank you both very much.